Good morning, everybody. Let's start by doing a check-in. Start by the dominating emotion for the past 24 hours. And while we are at that, I would like for each and every one of you to go back and just track my emotions in ukuthi imephi yakhona ithini. And if you are a person who normally tends to go to a negative emotion easily, please note that, because in the month of April we will be dealing with changing those emotions. But we need to be able to know why, not really why, but what are the emotions that are negative that you tend to go to, because there's a reason why you always go to those emotions, and we need to deal with those beliefs that keep on taking you back there. So I'm hoping with Ben Balaki, guys, and you do have a record. Otherwise, okay, so what is the emotion that you are feeling right now? And then how intense is it from 0 to 10? And where is that emotion situated in your body? And then begin to scan your body now from head to toe. And then listen to the sensations that are there and acknowledge them. Today I want to incorporate something that we did in the vision board seminar. The joy, the anger and the sorrow. I want to ask, today, where are you? Are you on joy, or are you on anger, or are you in sorrow? So we are going to do it a little bit different. Like check the mood that you are in. If you say, no, I'm in joy today because I feel things are working out for me, or you say, I'm angry, I'm on anger because there are things that need to change. Like, for instance, I'm on anger because really for the past 2 months, the months where we are doing detox and the month that we've started meditating, I've realized the pattern. Yoguti, maybe for instance, I am maybe I'm critical, so I'm angry, I'm on anger because that needs to change. Okay, or you are on sorrow, just realizing there are things that you just cannot change, and you're accepting them, or you're changing the way you're looking at them. So seso incorporate analog. It's just a matter of knowing God to ukuthi sikwenza kanjani. Yeah, kwesikhathi kuyenzeka ukuthi ube on joy and anger at the same time. I'm joyful because these things are happening for me, but I'm angry because of these things. Okay, and also you can be on all three of them. Okay, but here we want you to focus on the major one. So I hope it makes sense. And then what I want to talk about today is the fact that when we want to change a behavior, we need to look at the pictures that we have in our minds, because the pictures are the ones that controls us. Like for instance, if you want to mina ngiyayithanda inyama, bengiyithanda inyama, but one day ngabona bedlala isithombe senyama iphuma i-worm. So ever since I saw that ukudla inyama nje akuseyona into ekulula ukuthi ngikwenze, ngiyayidla phela, kodwa ukuba kuya ngokwami owathiwa futhi ngihlala ngedwa ngabe nje angisayi inhloko kuyona, because of that picture ngayibona. At some instances, one guy angilidli sausage, okay, not ngoba ngi-allergic kulona, but one guy spoke about ukuthi sausage, I'm hoping ukuthi ngeke kuze ku-affecte lokho ekuzokusho. One guy said, yo, no, kule nto yenza ama-sausage la kugaywa khona ama-sausage, sometimes kuyenzeka kuwe ligundane phakathi and base beyagaya uthole ukuthi uli-sausage kodwa inyama ebovu noma e-chicken kodwa sekunegundane phakathi. Ever since I saw that picture, because so I had to have a picture engqondweni yami, gayeka lelo gundane, and me ending up eating it. I bandle sausage ungalidla nje, but I don't care about it. So mama, why? So it helps ukuthi if you want to go towards something, create a picture that will draw you towards the thing. If you want to walk away from something, again, create a picture that will make you walk away from the thing. Now, it's a matter of looking at your life. What is it that I want to change? We started by this when we talked about identity. Because the identity yakho makes you do what you do. So now, if you are speaking about being a business owner, that means now you need it, and if previously you haven't succeeded in being a business owner, now you need to check what pictures do you have in your mind. Okay, so and then start working on them, or maybe having a picture of yourself wearing wearing a suit and loving it, and even seeing yourself standing in that power pose, feeling confident. That is why we're having these energy points in your attention in your body, and then feel these things that you need to feel, because you are just priming your body to feel that, to be normal, those emotions to be normal, rather than making negativity a normal thing. So can you think about that? We don't have enough time to discuss, because for each and every one of you are being driven by different pictures that are in your head, including also the things that you say. Like for instance, if somebody will say to you, you are a lousy human being, and when you take that to heart and you really, really think about that for the whole day and say, so and so said I'm a lousy human being, the fact that you are thinking about that the whole day is because there is a picture that you have in your mind, and there is a meaning also. We remember a long time ago, a month ago, we talked about the meaning that you attach to things. There is a meaning that you are attaching to that statement, and also whenever someone says something and it means the thing that is being said, you believe it somehow, which is true. Otherwise, it would not mean anything to you. But if you believe it, which is true, that is why you are angry. This, for me, when I realized this long time ago, I would be angry about things that people will say to me, until I realized, when somebody says something and I become angry, I subconsciously agree with that person. But if that person says something and it's not who I am, It just doesn't have a picture in my mind. It doesn't have a meaning in my mind. I don't know what that person is talking about. So it has no meaning, and my mind doesn't catch it. My heart doesn't catch it. So I would say today, work on that. Check what pictures do you have. Another guy said to me, I used to drink a Coke until I saw a person boiling Coke. Yaziyahlala yaba yasala wasala kukhona into egui lapha ezansi ngathi glue engathi grease. Whatever, since the day I stopped drinking Coke, because I thought ukuthi mangiphuza iCoke kanti ngisuke ngifaka leyanto emzimbeni wami. Right. So it's just homework. What pictures do you have in your mind that you need to go there and delete and then install new pictures? It's you who needs to discover that. Maybe you are struggling about something, maybe about the emotion, about something that happened to you. What picture, what meaning are you giving to yourself? Because the fact that you can't pass that maybe you are just sitting in one situation, it means there is something that you are telling yourself that you need to let go. Because if you don't feel better now, and you constantly feel, standing on the negative side, on the fear zone, your body will eventually shut down. And guess what? Even things that you want to experience as in empilweni yakho will not come. You are actually shutting yourself down, shutting the door, and things that are supposed to come to you are just standing on the other side of the door. And when you look at it, I just cannot pass. Yes, you can. And you need to understand that life is seasons. Impilo yama seasons. I remember what I preached about that. There is a time for winter in life, and every season comes and goes. And there is a time for in spring, and there's time for summer, and there's time for autumn. And in these 4 different seasons, amanye anzima ama-seasons, amanye awokuthi kufe ezinye izinto ukuze kuqhamuke okunye. Yabona? So now when we push against seasons, we are making ourselves to suffer. There's one thing that I used to say a long time ago, if it's winter and you go out and you say, I'm gonna pray it out. Okay, pray it out, but there's a chance that it's not gonna change because it's a season for the thing. There are people who are trying so hard to pray this season. They want the season to change, but it's a season, and season begin and season end. This time is now because nothing remains forever. Things change. If there's something a constant in emhlabeni is change. So now when you get we winter, but when you choose to stay in winter, say we spring, say we summer, but you choose, imagine sekushisa ilanga when ugqokile ijacket fluff just because you say when it's winter, but the season says it's summer, So what will be the thing is to listen to what is happening. I know it's not as easy as I'm saying it, but this, what I'm sharing, there are seasons, but you can choose to stay in one season for a long time. Even grieving has a seasons a corner. So we'll discuss the seasons for grieving next week, because namhlanje I'm going for training. And let's talk about seasons of grieving, because I know that there are people who are going through grieving time because they've lost things and they've lost people and they find themselves. But the thing is, one thing that I can mention is that those people that have passed, they want you to enjoy life. I don't know if there's anybody who can go this side and then come back and say, I want you to suffer because I left. My time was up. So when I don't want you to enjoy life. I want you to be miserable for the rest of your life because I'm gone. Normally when people cross over to the other side, that is not what they tell us when they get a chance to come back, but they tell us beautiful things. They tell us that we must change. They tell us that we must open up our hearts. they tell us, you know what, people who are making it on this side are people who are connected to God, who have a purity in their spirit and their soul. That is what normally comes back when people come back from after death, after life. So I believe there's no one who is on that side who will say, hey, Thando Joy, I want you, I want you to be miserable for the rest of your life, and remember me, enjoy impilo yakho. So why do we do that, Tinagi? Why do it? It's because there is a meaning that you are holding on to. How about changing that meaning? Sitting down with yourself and really, really think, what is the meaning that I'm holding on to? Do I want to be here, or do I want to move? And as you ask your heart, and then your heart will give you answers. So let me just put it here, leave it here for today. So in a nutshell, what I'm saying is that go and look at the pictures that you are having in your mind that are making you unable to change whatever that you want to change, to move away from one thing or to go towards one thing. And also check the meaning that you are attaching to the situation, and also check the words that you are using towards that situation. Okay, so let's go and do our meditation for the day. Let's take a deep breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Pulling yourself together, becoming one with yourself, knowing that you are in this present moment, right here, right now, and you are safe. You are protected. You are loved. You are cherished. You are God's masterpiece. When God looks at you, he marvels at the work of his hand. And his love for you is amazing. It's just a matter of you believing that, feeling that love for yourself. As you breathe in and out, if I can just say to you, imagine a day that you were so happy. And then imagine a day where you were so sad or angry. And then look and feel the shift that has just happened quickly between two emotions. And you chose those emotions by just having a picture. It doesn't matter that it's an old memory, but that old memory has power. So we have reservoirs inside us of bad memories and good memories. But I want us to familiarize ourselves with those good memories. As the Bible says, count your blessings and name them one by one. And see that you are actually blessed. And because when you begin to count your blessings, that is where you realize, I'm blessed after all. And the body shifts. So what are the things that you can remember? Good things that you can remember. Beautiful memories, even with people. And as I say this, breathe in and breathe out and smile as you go to umgodla wako, to that bag of memories, whether it's a bag or that gallery of memories. For me, I think both pictures, I have both pictures It's like as a person who's taking out things from a bag and like anticipating the next item. All right, and if you find that one that you really, really love, and you pause and you look at it and you fill your heart with that joy, or going to a gallery and looking at those pictures, remembering each and every moment. One girl was complaining, my dad left me. And she was asked, when was that? When I was 11. Okay, so you lived without your dad? Yes, for 3 years, and then he came back. And then she was asked, why you don't remember that he came back? Why do you remember that he left? Then for me, it was an aha moment. Yoguti, this girl, as she's complaining about the fact that the dad left, he went away for 3 years. But for the duration of the time now, the dad is back. And he is staying with them. But she remembers the 3 years. You know, these are the things that we do. I want to see go to that bag of memories. I think it resonates with me for now. But if the gallery resonates with you also, I want you to just use the one that resonates with you. If you have something else that works for you, depending on the pictures that you have, also use that. But I want you to tululale bag of memories, or go to the gallery and say, this picture must go, that one must go, that one must go, and then take all those things, nala bag of memories, like you spread all your memories out, and then say, this one must go, has made me suffer for a long time, and this one must go. And if it's your phone, if it's a gallery in your phone, you must flip through them and then delete the ones that you don't need in your life right now. Like for instance, somebody did something bad to you. Okay, now I normally sometimes have those memories when maybe somebody said something once, but it hit me so deep that I find it hard to. There's one instance when someone said something. It's years ago, maybe 15 years ago, but that thing still lingers in my heart, and I don't want it anymore. But sometimes that thing is behind it. Okay, so I want you to check if there are those memories that you're deleting, but they are not going away. Then it means we need to dig deeper with those memories, because it means they are connected to other things. Maybe they are connected to other people. There are things that are not cleared. But for me, I just want to say I want to get it over with this memory. But the fact that it's not going away, then it means get it over with. It's not a way of dealing with it. There's another way to deal with it. Because sometimes emotions, but if they are not changeable instantly, it means that's not the way to deal with them. There is another way. Okay, so it's just a matter of putting those aside and then say, I will deal with you. The Holy Spirit will give me clarity of what to do with you, because obviously you're different. But all the other memories, take them, throw them away. There are things that we are staying with in our homes that are no longer useful. You open your cupboard, it's filled with stuff that you are not using. It has been there for 10 years, for some 15 years, but you say, I can't separate myself with them. But because what if I have to use them? Just take courage, man. Even after this meditation, go to your cupboards. Those things that have been staying for a long time, just throw them away or give them away, and experience the pain of separation, but give a meaning to that. Because I'm opening space. I'm not losing. I've been staying with this thing for 20 years, 15 years, 10 years, 5 years. So if I let it go, I'm opening space for new things. You know, the power of giving a meaning. You can say, I'm losing them. If you lose them, then you're going to feel pain. But if you say, I'm opening space, then there's freedom. So delete those emotions, those memories. And kusukela manje, as we are closing off the month of March, in April, I don't want to hear anyone talking about old stuff. And if it's the stuff that you just cannot put away, we need to talk about it. Reach out and make a phone call. We need to talk about that, because now those old memories are no longer serving us if they are not making us smile, if they are not making us count the blessing. You know, when we spend so much time saying, hey, what's the use? Because as you tap in there, in that memory, you are repeating it, you are replaying it, you are making it fresh. You are taking a hole that was healing. You are taking a wound that was healing. So we're not going to do that anymore. And we're becoming intentional. So now that we have space, you see, as I'm talking about this, I feel so much weight. I feel pain. I feel overwhelmed. I want you to take a deep breath. If we now corner, you are okay, you don't feel anything, let us support those who are feeling these emotions. Let's take a deep breath with them. And as you breathe in, know that you are breathing on their behalf. Now there's sexual moya. In your wall, your gallery, there are spaces. Don't say spaces. Say, what space for me to put in new memories? Because manje, you're set happy to shoot. Your shoot it on the manje engzwe fagala. And photo shoots are exciting. So get ready to pose, get ready to smile. And anyone who has their picture taken while they are angry and grumpy, they are angry because that memory, why are you shooting a smile? Why do you have to post this picture? Why didn't you choose a good picture of me? Because pictures should reflect something good. So with all the space, amanya masaga analyze my memories like don't worry about it. When on don't worry about it. Abanye, they want to carry umgodla for the sake of what for if we for umfuko. Suitcase, no word memory, because that one beautiful memory is going to attract more beautiful memories back into your life. Not even back in your life, because these are new memories. Let's get. There are things that you have forgotten of, you minimized, that you've deleted, but which needs to be remembered. Because sometimes we delete into because we don't want. There is a point now, wants to be angry all the time. Even when somebody comes in with joy, beaming with joy, you become angry for that person who's happy. Why are you happy? Happy. Yeah. Breathe in, breathe out. I hope this is working for you. And that one who's holding I love it. It's a new start. It's a fresh start for you. I don't even know why my mind is giving me that analogy of a sack and things inside like a Fuban Father Christmas. Yeah. So now let's say, well done, you've done well for being able to let go of all these things that are no longer working for you, Thando Joy. And then begin now to count 3 things that you're appreciating of. Take a deep breath, exhale, relax, while you are counting 3 things that you are grateful for. Even if you say, I'm grateful for my nose, I'm grateful for my ears, I'm grateful for my hair, that is gratitude. Don't make it big. Ofuna izinto ezinkulu engekho. Bala lokho kubona. Even noma ungathatha leyo nto eyodwa mfethu wena uniphethe into eyodwa. I'm grateful for my this memory. I'm grateful for my this memory. Ulokhu uyithatha uyibeka. It becomes something playful, and that's powerful. Even if you say, I'm grateful for my pillow, I am grateful for my fingernails, my nails, because they are strong. Three things that you are proud of, things that you've done. And what I know is that for a person who was carrying one thing, the more you focus on that one thing, you begin to see other things. Now it's no longer 1, it's no longer 2, but it's 3. So as you are counting these things, put them in your memory bank. And before you know it, signum tam. And then 3 people that you are grateful for. If it's more than that, even better. Take those people, put them in Golden Wako. Oh, Jesus. And those relationships that are not so good, but they are no longer not so good anymore as we started working on them. But if you are joining us for the first time, there are these people who are like thorns in the flesh. Maybe relationship is not so good. I want you to take those people, 3 of them, if there's 3 or whatever, put them before you and actually look for something good in them and appreciate it. Your boss at work, oh boss, yeah, he's on dying, but there's something good about your boss. Maybe he always pays your salary on time. He has given you a job. Maybe that boss is very beautiful. Maybe he drives a beautiful car. Maybe she has a beautiful family. Focus on those things. Why should I? It's because focusing on those things is better than to carry a negative memory like a rotten potato, which will make other potatoes rotten. Who wants to carry a rotten potato? That's another picture that I'm giving it to you. When you want to think about something negative, who wants to carry that smelling around? No. We're carrying flowers, perfume, aroma, and we're doing it for ourselves. By the way, love is better than hate. Joy is better than anger. It's beautiful. Though we might be angry and hate, but it's only for a moment. Have you finished counting those beautiful things about those people? And then take your vision board, then be grateful for it. Our 12 pillars. Oh my, oh my. For some of you, I know you only have one pillar that you're concentrating on. So just experience that. See yourself being that thing. Touching it, smelling it, experiencing it, tasting it. Going places. If you want to be this bubbly, joyous person at work, begin to be that. Go inside your work and say hello and see yourself as a beam of light entering, and everybody saying, who's that coming in? That beam of light. Carrying yourself, walking with those steps. There were people of energy, people who are action takers. Look at their posture. It's always upright and with energy. And as we wind down, I want us to fill our hearts now with gratitude. Now I believe ukuthi even now igalari yakho befibone ngathi sineyikhala iyagcwala manje. And as we continue with these 2 months and few days left, your gallery will be full. You will have to extend it. Extend the territory of your tent. Enlarge your territory because there will not be enough space. So as you breathe in gratitude, joy, peace, love, appreciation, and we say all is well and life is good, and we are sending out an intention to the world and say this is going to be a good day, no matter what happens on the day, but for us this is a good day. Amen. This marks the end of our meditation. Thank you guys, and I'm blessed and I am highly favored. Thank you. So isikhathi sethu sesiphelile, sisinqamuka noma inini. Mina sengoze nginibone Monday, but meditation continues for today and tomorrow, and weekends we are doing meditations on our own. Bless you.